Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
See, I know I'm... Oh, okay, I wasn't. I know, man, I know. I know.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that.
Put it in where?
Catch. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game.
No, I ain't even.
Catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the
I really just got on.
Out of the gate. What an effort. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I need to get my shit together because I just every time I get on cold, I just got done watching that Coming to America, smoking some good weed.
This week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that's what shit.
Pre-game, that's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Incomplete. Eric Ebert, tight end, his intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What, just in that last game?
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield.
Damn.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And he's able to get this one down to the 40.
I gotta get my shit together.
It's a first down, a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
I don't know.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they have the
Oh, did you see that pick, nigga, just then, nigga?
It's no secret he's had
That was weird, nigga.
bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
I'm like the shoestring.
That's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions.
No.
Can he take care of the football?
No, I found it. They said it was lagging, so y'all turned it off.
How about giving me an opportunity?
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the
Wow.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Montgomery. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
That might come down with that. That's all I'm about to say, nigga. That nigga DK is a problem.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so
Nigga, I was trying to run the nigga over, nigga.
Burst through it for a solid game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run. Montgomery. He'll have another first down and more. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
That was an easy week, y'all. No lie.
Make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
I think the Tennessee would have beat Miami if they'd have played that fucking game, though.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Yeah, and that nigga got him.
Takes makes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Interception. Here's Stafford.
No! Woo!
Played as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get that complete to his tight end Kmet. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at
getting some bags up.
We can live with that.
Yeah, like, you know, we ain't had injury zones ever. It is a bag or something.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Come on.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Steelers nothing.
Yeah.
Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Man, get up, Bill.
Short of the first down at about the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on down for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation. Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them.
Hell yeah.
A whole lot better running off the field.
Nigga, come.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, that's on me. Man, I am the most terrible user nigga in the fucking league, nigga. I'm telling you. I am, dude. I admit it, man. I'm getting old, nigga. My reflex ain't right, like, real. That shit be.
That's why he goes.
You right. Oh, yeah.
37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's
no, that is not. I followed him.
Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
That's that nigga that what the Cardinals be doing. Is he a user? Mm-hmm.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
See, if this was y'all, the way y'all play user, nigga, I'd be like 3-2. I just don't understand how I can just I think I be holding L2 too much.
Got knocked away there.
Like doing my strike, nigga try to break it down like fundamental, nigga. And that shit fucking me up. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it.
You played last week, you did?
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
Oh.
You need to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know
Hopefully
that he's
he's
probably not going to be on the
game.
Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's all I just want him to do.
Loss of 3 on the play.
And
that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
it's gonna come on, nigga.
fake it at Stafford. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Yeah. Trying my jumbo set, nigga.
Out there, a jumbo package look. Now a run with Montgomery.
Damn, let that nigga get in there like that.
Up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking.
I don't know, I'm saying you other nigga to hit you upside your knock.
One-on-one creates a crease for your runner. You know, the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Oh,
Down to the
damn, that's Bush, man. Couldn't get through that one, man.
much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He gonna hit you. Gotta be right.
And it's 3rd down.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Matthew Stafford, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
Makes the score.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Cairo Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
Keep doing.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really
Oh,
comes
did you
into
catch
play.
it? Out of
How's
bounds.
the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Oh, you get that one.
He's gonna
Yup.
sling this deep down.
Come on. Oh my goodness, y'all let a fucking running back do that, you fucking punk. Come on.
It's a
Come
big
on.
play there for the Steelers. 45 yards.
Well, he was a tight end. Still, though, dude. Should have been his 3rd pick. Fuck.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Take the time out, man. Get your shit
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
Play fake to Connor.
Get him.
Roethlisberger. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On the counter, it's Connor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch this nigga right here. Had to get him. Man, I told you that's your man, nigga.
And the Steelers
Damn.
goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Oh.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the
What's
foot,
up, man?
but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's all.
Again, it'll be Connor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
No, nigga, just nigga.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, let's go, man. Pick it up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yes, sir.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire time just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second and 8 coming up. Now Stafford.
Throw the ball, dude.
He's going to go down. A CD.
Oh, come out here with this bullshit.
The ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors at that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's Ryan Allen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, you came out bullshitting that thing. Fucking stupid. Oh.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. First down. It's Montgomery. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, hold your block. Who is that? Damn.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be caught. They will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Your ass off the
No. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Off play action. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost.
I knew it, dude. Wait, come on. My gosh, dude. What play did I do?
The 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score number 17. Steelers 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's not audible. Man.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Wow.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
fake. Stafford. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he finds Montgomery complete. Another nice move.
Nigga.
And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with Montgomery, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. To throw is Stafford. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bears 24, Steelers 7. Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Oh, good move.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron.
Oh, nice.
He'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
At the 35-yard line.
That's the dumb move.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh,
Firing quickly
I'm
here.
telling you, I am the weakest user nigga in the world.
Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second
That is
down.
that fucking just push triangle,
Throwing
nigga.
again on second down. Roethlisberger.
Damn.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 49.
Let's go.
Goes left side, and they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Santos.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Taken in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it.
Oh, goodness.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 16 yards, a first down. Roethlisberger will throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Wow.
To the right side, Johnson. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I'm telling you, how the weak this nigga is.
Smith-Schuster. And they'll work this down.
I can't get right.
Tackled there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here he comes, knock his motherfucking head off.
Quickly brought down. And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
They're not. This nigga right.
My goodness, another interception.
Come on, nigga.
Picked off at the 23. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Oh, that's some bullshit, cuz. Man, come on, man. This dude. OMG, man. How can you not just keep running your fucking route?
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return.
This motherfucker just...
And a big man will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. Connor going to try and run it. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They snap it to Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory.
And there it is, the standard symbol. Taking a knee means that one team won, and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check, as you said, for okay. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve. They look forward to their next 4. Maybe they can make a surge there.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Yeah,
so for the Bears, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, that's a terrible pitch. Yeah, we needed that.